YKVN is a full-service law firm set up in 1999, and we are at our 22nd anniversary now. We have more than 90 legal professionals through a unique platform combining 3 offices in Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, and Singapore. So as a full-service law firm, our practice areas are quite diverse, ranging from banking and finance, including capital market, corporate M&As, and dispute, including both litigation and arbitrations. In terms of clients, I would say that our client base is a good mix of international clients and Vietnamese clients. We regularly advise well-established international banks, global PE funds, and multinational corporations operating in Vietnam. We have also advised the government of Vietnam, the 4 state-owned banks, the key state-owned groups like Petro Vietnam and Vietnam Airlines, and leading private groups like Masan and Vingroup. Briefly about myself, I am the managing partner of YKVN. I graduated from the law school in 1994, became a lawyer in the next year. I began my career at YNCase and co-founded YKVN later. My practice is focused on banking and finance, capital market, and M&A transactions. I would highlight 3 main points that differentiate our firm from our competitors. I think number 1 is our focus and passion on legal excellence. Our DNA has always been guided by a single-minded dedication to providing the highest level of legal expertise when it comes to Vietnamese law. So in our training process, for our trainees and young associates, we emphasize our focus on quality, time and time again. We want our lawyers to be paranoid, as well as diligent and creative. I think number 2 is our regional footprint in Singapore. Very early in our development, we saw Singapore as critical in the development of our firm. And about 10 years ago, we set up an office there, becoming the only real international law firm in Vietnam. Our Singapore office has been successfully recognized for its international arbitration and M&A capability. Finally, I would emphasize an ability to serve our clients outside of Vietnam through our robust network of best friend law firms, both international law firms and regional law firms. This network allows us to assist clients on cross-border matters efficiently. For example, if our clients want to make offshore investment outside of Vietnam or have dispute in ICC or SIAC arbitration, for example, we could work with our best friend law firms to provide the necessary legal support. Thank you, Legal 500, for the recognition. Considering the high level of competition in the market, this recognition by itself is very rewarding for us. So we are very fortunate to have a team of talented lawyers. Couple of points I would highlight. First, it's about the quality of our partners. Our partners are leading practitioners in their field. They are among the small group of lawyers who have consistently got the highest individual rankings in their respective fields, including both transactional work and dispute. We have partners who are partners at leading international law firms with extensive experience in cross-border matters. A recent example is a former Clifford Chance career managing partner, Hyun Kim, who joined YKVN last year. Our partners are also leaders of the profession and civil leaders. Some of our partners hold senior positions at the bars in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, the 2 key bars in Vietnam, as well as the National Association of Lawyers. One of our partners is a member of the National Assembly. Another partner is the clerk to the former Chief Justice. Second, we very focused on recruiting talents. Because of our work quality, our firm is naturally a very attractive destination for graduates and lawyers who are looking to practice Vietnamese law at the highest level. In addition, we're able to attract graduates from top law school in Vietnam through our training and scholarship program at the law school. For example, we have an YKVN scholarship for 30 students for the top law school in Hanoi and in Ho Chi Minh City. And finally, we are very proud to have designed and maintained an in-house training program that is focused on the training of legal knowledge and skills for our trainee and associate. ESG start to gain momentum in Vietnam as the country has become increasingly part of the global economy. So we have been positioning ourselves to provide ESG advice to our clients. For example, renewable energy is a big theme in Vietnam for the time being, and we have assisted clients on a number of wind and solar power projects, including some of the largest scale offshore wind projects in Vietnam. We also getting our own house in order as well. At YKVN, we pursue and strengthen our social commitments on three key aspects. I think first, people's health become especially relevant during the COVID period. So like many other countries, COVID has hit Vietnam severely, and we have been extremely, attentive to supporting our teams working from home. During the lockdown periods, our support including arrangement for vaccination, tests, supplies and mental support. And we continue to put a constant care to our team well-being and health as we're living with COVID. Second, I think the growing the legal community in Vietnam and throughout the region is also our key focus. We want to nurture our promising students and lawyers and encourage them to pursue legal career. For example, we have sponsored students from top law school in Vietnam to attend MOOCs, competition internationally and locally. One of our partners also co-founded the Vietnam Institute of Arbitrators, and another partner is a member of the SIAC Court of Arbitrations. We also, active contributors to the legal knowledge in the country, and have published, unique publications on corporate laws, contract laws, and precedents in Vietnam. And finally, I want to talk about our focus on diversity, especially female diversity. Just to give you some statistics, 50% of all YKVN staff members are female. 39% of our fee earners are female as well. And more importantly, 35% of our partners are also female. And I think IT is a key focus for us this year. We are investing significantly into our IT infrastructure and platform. Our objective are simply twofold. One is, we want to ensure that our IT platform is secure to deal with cybersecurity and data leakage issue, which, could potentially compromise confidential client materials. We appreciate that this is not only to protect our clients, but also to protect ourselves. And two, I think we want to improve our service delivery and our clients, experience. We intend to roll out robust system and processes to monitor business development performance and client knowledge as well. And this is something that we will continue to focus on in the years to come. Recent McKinsey report was indicating that COVID has accelerated the digitalization of corporation in the APAC region by 4 years. So the impact of COVID in the adoption of technology has been, significant for all of us. Basically, a large portion of our clients are FDI investor outside of Vietnam, and travel ban has transformed the way we interact with our clients and business ecosystem. So we have of course adopted various video communication platforms, and as you know, digital has become a new norm of doing business, at least for the time being. And we have adjusted our sort of documentation to be more visual on screen, particularly for us to work live with our clients and for business development purposes. So in short, I can say that our firm is simply become more and more digital. Definitely, stability and consistency in our human resources is, basically an indicator to which, our client pay attention, and an essential factor of trust as well. So this, stability allow our client to be ensured that we will continue to have a consistent knowledge of their business, their industry, and strategic issue that they are facing. In that sense, long-term relationship between our lawyers and the teams of our clients is critical to our client, and as a result, critical for the development of our firm as well. So, for example, we have maintained personal relationship with owners, CEOs or key manager of some of our clients since the inception of YKVN. I think strategic directions. I think the second part of your question is also another critical aspect that clients are entitled to expect from their law firms. Our clients have, recognized our ability to deliver strategic legal advice with local pragmatism. Beyond this aspect, I think what they're really looking for is, clarity in our opinions that can help them to make the most appropriate business decisions. So I want to emphasize as in order to do that, it requires a lot of judgment, not merely a citation of the law. And I think this is what clients appreciate when dealing with YKVN. I would like to thank AP 500 for giving me this personal recognition. Legal 500 is one of the elite legal publication, and hence this recognition is of course an immense honor for myself. I would take this opportunity to associate this recognition to all of us at YKVN, who contribute to build every day our credibility on the market with their talents, consistency, and resilience. So my special thank to all of our staff at YKVN as well. To the young aspiring lawyers, I would give three pieces of advice. Number one, I think the young generation is very lucky in the sense that they live in a very open world where access to information, experience, and mentoring is easier than ever. So this is a huge opportunity for them to learn and grow faster. So be curious. Number two, with globalization and tech influence nowadays, business ecosystem are changing so fast that ability to remain open and flexible is a new norm. So learn every day and stay open to the world around you. Finally, technology and legal knowledge is very important in our dealing with clients, but emotional intelligence and ability to understand and service the client smartly is equally critical, if not more. It may be a cliche, but please take care of yourself, your health and well-being. Build your EQ and always stay humble. As I mentioned earlier, our firm has always paid attention to female diversity and encourage female recruitment and leadership and we continue to promote this gender equality mindset within our firm. Just to give you some statistic again, 50% of all YKVN staff members are female, 39% of all our fee owners are female, and more importantly, 35% of our partners are also female. We try to set out simple, objective and strategy, and we basically focus on three simple things. Number one, we continue to stick to our core and essential values of legal excellence with a focus on our people and teams. So basically, we will try to hire the best, nurture their development, and ensure their well-being. Number two, we aim to remain at the forefront of our client needs and market evolution. So we prepare to get into new practice, new industry, new sectors, and new geographical market as a country and our clients are developing and expanding. We have opened an office in Singapore and could consider opening other offices as and when needed. And finally, I think we will continue our efforts to improve our operating platforms to give clients, better experience. And this is a constant effort for us. As a general comment, the Vietnam legal market is highly linked to the country growth, story. Vietnam has opened its economy over the last, 3 decades, and its, GDP has grown steadily above 5% since then. The pandemic has impacted the country in a big way, I would say. But in 2020, Vietnam GDP, also grew at 2.9%. And though it became the only economy in Asia to have shown any growth, at all. The IDB forecast for this year is, 3.8%. And even at this rate, Vietnam economy is, is forecast to grow faster than the average, growth rate of other ASEAN country, which is now at 3.1%. So again, this, economic background, the Vietnam legal market, even though it's young, but I would say that it has developed and matured. The second comment that I would like to make is the market, also highly competitive. Unlike many other countries in the region, Vietnam opened the market for foreign firms, quite early, almost, 30 years ago. So foreign firms can advise Vietnamese law as long as they hire Vietnamese qualified lawyers. The only limitation for them is they're not allowed to litigate in Vietnamese court. So here in Vietnam, we have top Vietnamese firms having competed alongside top global and regional firms in terms of quality, price, and market share for a long time. Having said that, competition helped mature the market as well. So at YKVN, we want to be the leading Vietnam-based law firm. Simply put, we want to be the counsel of choice for the most complex cross-border matters involving Vietnamese law. And we also want to be at the forefront of our country developments in the coming years. And we quite, optimistic about Vietnam growth, story and our position in the market. So take, merger and acquisition as an example. 2020 and 2021 are challenging years due to the pandemic. However, the Vietnam M&A deal volume in 2020 reached a record high, and this momentum continued into the first, 3 quarters of 2021 as well. And we believe that 2021 is on track to overtake 2020. Our firm was involved in the 3 largest M&A in 2021 so far. So, for example, we advised, VP Bank on the 1.4 billion US dollar sales of strategic stake to SMBC of their stake in Every Credit, which is a leading finance company in Vietnam. We also note that the development of the economy has also opened new horizons for us, and we hope to be part of the mega trends on new economies such as fintech, e-commerce, blockchain, virtual bankings and currencies. In addition, we also want to be part of new infrastructure project being developed that the country needs, to be part of the process for more local champions going global, and to be part of the new retail, healthcare, and education platform being put in place to serve the needs of the Vietnamese populations. For law firms, in a few words, I think what clients probably value and look after in Vietnam are, number one, obviously, an in-depth local legal knowledge. Number two, I think law firms need to have good relationship with the key regulators in Vietnam and understand their policy objectives. Number three, I think clients expect creative solution and responsiveness. Number four, I think clients also expect law firms to have business, mindset and understand their business. And finally, for cross-border matters, I think what matters is regional and international capability to serve clients. For own business in general, I would say, long-term vision and patience are essential to succeed in Vietnam.